Okay, we're here with Annie from Weston Park Blades Under 12s Netball Club. Annie, your first game after a very long time in the newly established E&G Youth Netball Premier League. A fantastic performance from your club. Give us an insight into basically how you felt the game went, and what's it like to be back involved in competitive sport?
Yeah, so I think the main positive takeaway from today is that we were all able to play. It was great to get the girls back out on court this side of the new year, so that was a really good opportunity for them all. For me, I'm pleased that the squad just focused on the basics. That's what we wanted to do. We have been working really hard, and all the girls have, through lockdown, on their wall work and their passing. And so I was pleased when we went out on court today that translated into their gameplay. And I just wanted them to focus on keeping the ball and looking after it when we had it. And I think they did that well.
Yeah, well, that was one of the things we noticed from our perspective, is how assured their performance was, how confident they were. You know, being away, being in lockdown for which seems like forever. Mm-hmm. They all seem to know where each other needed to be on the court. Please give us an insight into how you keep that kind of discipline going during lockdown, because they seem to know exactly what they were doing the whole game. They didn't look like they were in lockdown.
Yeah, so during lockdown we gave them 2 sets of practices. So we gave them some wall work to do and some shooting practice, and then we built on that with some additional drills halfway through lockdown. And then I think something else that really helped us is that we had, as a coaching team, Zoom calls with all of the girls during lockdown. And then another thing, as well as working on the basics, what I've been working on them with is just focusing on what the role of their position is. So I was really clear with that before the game, and I think that the combination of the practice that they all did during lockdown and the conversations about their positions really helped today. So
anything you looked at today and you thought we need to work on going back into training?
Turnover. When we turn over the ball, what we do with it next. I was frustrated with how many turnovers we made and then lost the ball.
Well, because Poole, even though you started very well, Poole seemed to kind of slowly edge their way back into it, and we could see that you were getting a little bit frustrated because the discipline did drop. Is that something you need to work on?
I think that we had a lot of changes throughout the game. So obviously, because we've all travelled quite a long way, I think it's important, particularly at this age, for them all to get a decent amount of court time. But as a result of that, there are a lot of positional changes, and with the rolling subs as well. And I think we suffered a bit from that, but luckily we had the luxury of a decent cushion in between us and Poole. So we were able to make those changes, but I think that led to some sloppy errors.
Okay, well, fantastic performance. Great win against Poole Netball Club. That's one win, one game, one win. So we'll see you again on the 20th. Yeah. Well done to Weston Park Blades.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.